Hello and welcome to Day of Today Gaming. I'm Kat.
And I'm Bobby.
And today we are doing... I forgot we were doing, oh crap.
It's an unboxing today of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventure Game series. It was from Kickstarter last year, I believe. It's an IDW Games board game. IDW is the publisher of the comic books for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And we're doing the All the Loot bundle from Kickstarter, which includes the first two main adventures. The first one you're seeing here, Change is Constant. We also have the City Fall adventures, along with some expansions and some stretch goals and things like that. We're going to kind of look through all the components, so it'll be a little while. It's not going to be like a 10-second video. It might be an hour or two. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes us. But we try to go a little bit in depth for the cards. If anybody has any questions about specific pieces, if you're watching this live, ask away. If you're watching us after the fact on YouTube or afterwards on Twitch, feel free to drop us a message or comment on YouTube if you want to see something more in detail or have a question about how something works. The plan is we will be doing a gameplay of this at some point. Not sure if it's probably not going to be today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. We'll see how everything works out. We have to test it out a little bit first, too. We haven't actually had time to play it yet. So this is very, very early. Today, again, just an unboxing. Don't know how it plays yet, but stay tuned.
I just tore the plastic off about 10 minutes ago, so we haven't even opened these things.
That's true. So you're getting to see, other than the plastic being off, first time unboxing of the Change is Constant game.
Yay, I can open the thing. Can't I, please?
Sure.
Yes!
Are you having trouble?
Yes! Boxes are complicated.
Oh, there.
I didn't do anything. Nope, not at all.
Oh, there.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do that. No.
Pretty sure you did, but...
Whatever. It's fine.
If you say so. Don't go hitting all our cameras.
Well, too bad. I think I already hit this one. I already hit that one. So I've already hit all the cameras. Except for the computer itself. Well, that's because I'm not close enough to the computer to hit anything.
You'll probably hit it soon, though, right?
Well, yes. There's like 4 more boxes to go through. Let's see. Wow, there's actually adventure comics.
Is there?
There are 3 of them, I think.
So the adventure comics are actually the story missions you see when you play the game. So for anybody who doesn't know anything about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this is using some of the comic storylines from the comic book with IDW. So I don't have the exact info handy right now. Actually, I put our chat box in a bad place. Let me fix that.
Yes, you put it in a very bad spot.
We're fixing it. We're trying a little bit of a new layout today, so things weren't quite ready. Okay, I think that'll work.
So our 2 things we start off with when you first open the box are the 2 comic adventures, which he was just explaining, which, if I'm pretty sure, since I have no clue, I'm just going to guess, probably has the scenarios in it, which would make the most sense. And then you have this 3rd book. It looks exactly like the other 2, it's just slightly bigger.
I'm guessing that's a rule book?
Well, it definitely has a whole list of table contents and the content and all that, so yeah, that's probably the rule book. And I'm going to hand these all over to you because I can't explain any of this.
So this game primarily plays like either... Well, you can play it cooperatively or competitively. So for anybody who's played the Batman Adventures game that was released where you have like an Overlord versus 4 players or up to 4 players, or maybe the Conan game that had an Overlord with 1 to 4 players, this game can be played like that. So you can play 5 players, 1 person controlling the villains, and up to 4 people playing the heroes. There is also a full cooperative mode. So if you don't feel like playing against each other, or maybe there's just 2 of you and you want to be on the co-op side playing, which is what we normally do on the stream, there is a full cooperative mode to play.
I can't play against him. I lose almost every time.
Almost. Sometimes she wins. You did beat me in the 7th guest game, but that was only because she got lucky on a few of the last cards that were drawn.
Yes, I had entirely luck. When we're playing most other competitive games, though, that actually use strategy, I suck.
Yep, she does. She does, unfortunately. So I've gone through some of the rule books just to kind of get ahead of the feature a little bit. Essentially, if you're playing competitively, so for the most part, from what I've seen, it's 4 heroes.
This one.
The bottom one or top one? No, that's the rule book. I'm going to look at the adventure games. So
can I pull this out?
Hold on. We're still going over some of the information here.
Okay.
They do have a tutorial campaign, which you can start with, which is... I gotta get there. Yeah, it's 4 villains. Yeah, I don't see a number of players with this one specifically. Oh, here you go. It tells you right here in the beginning of the book. So essentially, when you start getting through the book, it tells you can play with 1 to 4 players. It tells you competitively how many you can play with. They're all 1 to 4 players cooperative and all 2 to 5 players competitive. So right now, it seems like you can play up to 5 people. I guess you can play by yourself too. It says 1 to 4 players cooperative. So from what I saw, the game when you're playing cooperative, you have a draw deck for the villains. And then you have a draw deck. Well, you have the heroes are all separate, right? So it'll play kind of like, I think, Madara or Gloomhaven, where if you're playing by yourself and you're controlling all the other heroes, sort of. If that makes sense? When you're playing cooperatively. Mm-hmm. Competitive would be the same way, too. You'd have 1 player playing the villain, and then you'd have the hero playing himself and all the other heroes. So essentially, if you're playing 2-player competitive, it will be 4 heroes against 4 villains, sort of. Is how it kind of works. So, should be pretty fun. Like I said, we want to play it at some point. But I don't have all the rules in hand yet, so I'm sorry. I'm still trying to learn them all. Other than that, let's dive right in and show the other stuff. Look. That is a lot of figures from Tamaki Kitty. It is a lot of figures. There are some very small figures. You don't often see really tiny figures.
They're little walk doggy things. I can't remember the
walk doggies. They're mousers.
Thank you.
Walk doggies. You've watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too.
Yes, I have. All of a sudden, I was drawing a major blank.
That's just pitiful. I'm very upset with you now, Kat. Very upset.
Yeah, I haven't watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in a while. But what? Was
that English? I was about to ask if that was English gravy.
No, well, I can tell you I wasn't speaking French. French would have sounded prettier than what just came out of my mouth.
Especially when you curse.
In which language?
In French. It sounds very pretty. Hey, that's what they said in The Matrix. Come on.
No.
Hey, I'm just telling you what they said. I can't help you there.
I know, but no, Daddy, no. Bad Daddy.
Yeah, you'll get over it.
Bad.
Not bad at all.
I just realized we just have a ton of pizzas showing on the screen right now.
We do have a ton of pizza showing on the screen, so.
Yeah, you're probably got the lid off the figures.
Well, while we're doing that, let me explain the pizzas you're seeing on the screen. So the full pizzas are actually 5 hit points. The small slices are each worth 1 hit point. So if you have like 14 hit points in the game, you'd have 2 big pizzas and 4 small pizzas. And I think the small ones may actually add up to be 1 full pizza if you put them all together. I don't know, though. Although the stretch goals had a...
Do you guys like our little mouser? It is really tiny. It's like...
It is. Why don't you get one of the regular figures?
Yeah, let's get a regular. Here's a foot ninja. Here's the difference in size. It helps if I move them in the right spot, too.
Well, that's why I tried to put the circle kind of in the middle.
Look at these. The mouser is so cute.
The mouser is very tiny.
The mouse is so cute.
I'm happy you like the mouser.
Shut it.
Just saying, I'm happy you like them.
But they're so cute.
There are 3 different types of mousers, too. 3 different looks to them.
I see that.
So there are 30 mousers in the box.
Ooh, I found different mousers.
Okay, we'll put down some of the other ones.
They all almost look exactly the same, so it's hard to say. You've got ones with a closed mouth, kneeling. You've got one looking slightly up with their mouth slightly open. And you got ones howling at the sky.
Oh!
No,
Okay.
they're mousers.
So there's 10 of each of those. So we're not going to show all 10. We're just telling you what's in the box. Then there's a Mega Mouser. Want to show them the Mega Mouser? I think that's the one in the middle.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one in the middle. I said Miggle.
Miggle? I heard you say Miggle.
Yeah. I say that's a big old mouse. And that's the top of him.
All right,
He's
so
about
big.
to chomp you.
He's pretty big.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of reminds me of Ed 209 from RoboCop.
I have
A little
not
bit.
seen that, so I cannot say yes or no. So I'm just going to say it. Sure, Daddy, if that's what your imagination says.
Okay, let's move that one off the side. Let's look at some of the other stuff. We also have the 4 turtles are in here.
Oh.
You want to show them off?
Okay, I'm pretty sure I found Michelangelo. Mainly because he's wearing a skateboard.
He's wearing a skateboard?
Oh, God, what did I say?
You said he's wearing a skateboard.
Well, he has a skateboard and nunchucks.
He's standing on a skateboard that's popping off the ground. There's Leonardo with his 2 katanas.
Donatello, mainly because he has a bow
Donatello with
staff.
the bow staff, yep. Where's Raphael?
Give me a second. Here we are. Raph.
With his size.
Hey, Splinter. Is this Splinter?
No. Put the rest back. I'll explain the rest with you when you pull them out. So there's a Casey Jones in there.
I did find Casey.
So I'm trying to go and order the book right now. So Casey Jones next. Pull him out.
Can I have to wait a second?
Well, I can't help it if you're slow.
And you can wait.
There's Casey Jones with all of his sports attire on.
Baseball bat and everything.
Baseball bat, hockey stick. Some other clubs in his bag.
Yeah.
A cricket stick in the other hand. Isn't that a cricket stick? Looks like it's a flat cricket
It's
stick.
a cricket stick.
I can't see what else is in the bag. So maybe a golf club?
Well, let's see.
And another baseball bat, maybe?
He has another baseball bat, a golf stick.
A golf stick? You can tell she doesn't play sports very much, right?
Oh, I hate sports. Who the heck are you kidding?
Golf club.
Golf club.
Was there another baseball bat?
There is another
And
baseball
maybe another
bat.
cricket stick. I can't see what else is
And
back
yes, I'm
there.
pretty sure another cricket stick.
Okay. Then we have Baxter Stockman in there.
Oh, okay.
He's like crazy scientist holding a bomb, it looks like.
Oh, I was about to say he's holding the trigger that's going to release...
The Mousers?
Yeah.
Could be. That's Baxter Stockman.
He doesn't look quite right in my opinion, but I don't know how he's supposed to look, so...
Yeah, I haven't seen the comic book version in a while. He looks like she's right there.
I don't like that version of him. I like the fly version of him.
That's in one of the other games.
Yay!
Alopex. He's the wolf-looking one.
Oh, okay, he's the one I thought was Splinter.
No, he's Alopex.
Well, I thought he was Splinter, so...
I'm just telling you what it's telling me. Alopex. I think he's a villain.
I would assume so.
And then we have Old Hob.
He looks like a cat person.
Can you find him?
Well, yeah, he's right here.
There you go. Old Hob. He just has a gun.
Yeah, he's a cat person.
Yep. Then we have some generic people now. We have a Thug Brawler. He's got his hands up trying to punch
I
you.
know who that is.
Thug Brawler. Generic enemy number 1. We have 5 of them.
Back in the box you go.
There's a Thug Gunner. They're doing the Thug style, holding the gun sideways. There are 5 of those generic guys, and there are 10 foot ninjas. Hey, you can't have a Turtles game without some foot ninjas, right? Gotta have some foot ninjas.
He's the old ones with the weird bug eye outfits.
Yep.
I think that's all for figurines.
Alright, so let's set those aside. Those are the figurines. You already saw the pizzas, because they're out there. So in case you missed that part, the pizzas are 5 hit points for the big slices, and each little slice is worth 1.
Oi.
Oh, they're all packaged.
We got a lot of things to pop out, apparently. And I don't know what those are. I hand these to you. And I look in the box because the box is more fun than that. Hey! Cooperative mode.
Oh, good. They have large. You want to show the cards off to the big camera?
Well, I'm just going to show you one side of each. But this is a cooperative mode board. It has the villain control board and the round summary. On the opposite side, there's terrain control guide. Color guide, I mean. There's also a couple other things in here, so we're going to open this up.
All right, so you saw the pizzas.
KO! Oh, no!
So yeah, you have some other dials here. We have the KO, and these black ones with the white strips are called focus tokens. Oh, there's stuff on the back of them too. The KO has like an enemy picture on the back.
Oh, here we are. So we have one side is cooperative mode. The opposite side is competitive mode. And we have the terrain color guide on the opposite side. We have the general terms and icon guide. And that is it for these.
Okay, so that's for helping you learn how to play the game, essentially. Or in case you forget what a color or something does, it's in there.
Yeah, there are like lots of them. There's one for blocking terrain, unstable terrain, obscuring terrain, covered terrain, rough terrain, and slow terrain. And all of those are different colors.
So for anybody who's played Zombicide, this does, on the maps, there actually spawn tokens that you place down, which are represented in this game by these green markers that actually say spawn on them. They might be hard to see on the camera, but it does say spawn. And you place them down on the map, and when enemies' turn comes up and they spawn enemies, you place the enemies on those spawn points. So that's similar to like Zombicide style game. Then you have these different colored icons here in the middle. Those are actually dice tokens. So this game has one interesting thing that I was reading about with the dice, the way the dice works. You have your own action set of dice. I believe it's 3 for each player who's playing a hero. And you roll the dice, and you have, if you think of it where like people are playing in a square, okay, so 2 people on one side, 2 people on another, so you have like a square of heroes, okay. You actually give one of your dice, the rightmost one out of your 3. You can choose which order it is in, but you can give that dice to the player to your right. You know, if I was here and Kat was here, then I'd give her a dice. If there was another player over there, she'd give a dice to them, and then Kat would also give me her leftmost dice. And then I would give my leftmost dice to the player across from me if we were doing a square in this order. So you're supposed to have 5 dice you can use during the game. They consist of, the first one looks like skateboards, I think.
Yep.
That's movement. Then the second one is katanas, so that's a melee attack. The next one is shuriken, which is ranged attack. The next one is turtle shell, which is defense. Skateboards. Okay, turtle shell is generally defense.
Oh, I get it.
It's both.
You see this was movement? Yeah.
That's movement,
these are defense and movement. These
defense
are
defense and attack. Yeah.
Melee attack.
Yep. So when somebody gives you like a katana dice, you would pick tokens equal to the number that they give you. Because you can have a single katana or a double katana blade on a dice. So if somebody gives that to you, you get 2. And that allows you to get bonus attack moves. Or let's say you roll really poorly and get no attack. Maybe your 2 partners could actually help you out and give you attacks that you didn't have. And maybe they didn't have defense or something, or maybe they didn't draw any move cards or move dice. You could actually give them move if they need it. So it's kind of a versatile game in that point, I think. I like how you're in cooperative mode. It's very, very cooperative, and you are helping other players when you play. So I do like how they're doing that feature. And the top ones here, I'm not sure what those are. I didn't see them here yet. Looks like they're hidden.
Leonardo.
Yeah, no, but I'm wondering if it's like a stealth token.
Probably.
Oh, there's double move right there, and double katana. Yeah, I'm not sure what the tokens are at the top. They might be stealth or hidden.
And they have the defense and range on the back.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And just the normal defense.
Oh, yeah, we should show that. I didn't realize the back of those dice tokens were different on the back.
Yeah, here's the double movement, double melee, double range, normal defense, and defense with range.
Yeah. And it looks like these top tokens might be a stealth token. Oh, they do have them on the map. I'm sorry. That's take cover crouch tokens. So take cover on one side or crouch on the other. Those KO tokens from earlier are KO tokens. If somebody's been defeated, you put that token where they are. And the top ones are squares. Okay, those are not listed here. So, oh, no. Not door tokens. There's some sort of token. I'm just not sure exactly what the square... What's on the back of the square tokens? The black square tokens?
Wall.
A wall? My guess is it's a blocking terrain token or a neutral terrain token.
I say it's a hole.
It could be a hole. It could be part of a map tile, so we'll set that aside.
Keep talking about terrain.
Next one?
Yeah, just load these.
Alright, so the top ones are question marks. Those are objective tokens up here. And then we actually have garbage can tokens. Maybe get a look in the garbage can for stuff.
Garbage can? No, you shoot the lids, obviously.
Maybe. Oh, they are actually considered small throwing objects or covered trash.
I was right.
You can hide behind trash cans for cover and throw the lids, it looks like.
I was right.
There's also manhole cover tokens, so...
Well, obviously, the turtle van has to have a manhole thrower. It's common sense.
It might. The other tokens down below look like primarily terrain tokens of different types.
Yes, we got doors.
There's a fire escape. The yellow one's fire escape. It looks like the ones in the middle.
It is.
There's bench and roadblock tokens. There's elevated terrain tokens that have blue borders.
Oh, and then they have a big garbage can.
A big, like a dumpster?
Yeah, a big dumpster.
Yeah, dumpster tokens. Here's dumpster tokens. Oh, the yellow ones are trash bag pile tokens.
They're slow terrain.
Oh, and these are doors. They have doors here, too. Okay.
Those are slow terrain.
So there's lots of different terrain types in the game. There is also elevated terrain. So if you're one square away from somebody, you normally can't throw a ranged attack at them. Like blue's elevated.
I know, it's right on top, so that'd be useful. So
you could be like on the rooftop of the building here, and you can actually throw range attacks at people down below, but you can't melee them because you're above them. But you could do range attacks if you wanted to.
I'm going to take this away so he can show you guys next section.
Oh, okay.
What? You're explaining these. I'm not.
I am. Well, I found out where it was in the book. So the orange tokens are fire tokens. Those are harmful terrain. Are the rest all manhole tokens?
These are manholes right here. There's a lot of manholes. Let's throw these suckers.
It does say small throwing objects, so who knows?
Yay! They shouldn't be small, though. They're not small in real life. They're huge.
The blue ones are elevated terrain.
Well, yes.
What is that other one? Is that a vehicle?
Nope, it's command center.
It's command center?
Well, at least as I'm going to assume it is, considering it's a console full of computers, gadgets, control panel.
It's a computer server base, so it's considered blocking terrain. You can't walk into it.
Okay, and those are video cameras.
Video cameras?
Yeah, those are definitely video cameras.
Yep, camera tokens, you're right. So there's security cameras on the map. They probably track you if you get into their line of sight or something, I would assume. I don't know. We haven't played it yet, so we'll get there. Anything on the back of those? Can you flip them? See if there's something different. The fire tokens also double as smoke tokens. That's obscuring terrain, so you can probably hide in there, or the enemies could hide in that terrain. You can't see them, maybe?
Those probably go through manhole covers.
Maybe.
Okay, I'll grab the next one out for you.
Thank you.
Mutagen!
Mutagen in the middle?
Yep. At least what I'm going to assume is mutagen, because it looks like mutagen, a vial of green ooze.
That's probably the objective token right here, because it says they're objective tokens that are hexes.
Okay.
There are also some more terrain items.
Bench. There's also closed roadway block.
Yep, that's the roadblock.
Dunkin' Donuts sign. TCRI sign. And what looks to be steam coming out of a pipe.
Oh, those are steam jet tokens. Those represent obscuring terrain on the map. They probably create steam and can hide people too.
Hot dog cart.
Hot dog cart.
Yep.
But you can hide behind it.
Ooh, what's in the back?
I don't know, anything different? Probably the same on that. I don't expect much different.
Nope, nothing different. It's just the steam tokens are a different color.
Oh, are they? That's weird. Oh, I guess you have underground and above ground, probably.
Yep, probably. We've got cars, Daddy. I see police cars and a civilian cars.
Yeah, they're car tokens. You're right. Yep. They are slow terrain and large throwing objects. I guess some of the people who are really strong can flip cars, maybe throw them at you.
The turtles all together probably could lift one and just throw it.
Maybe. Or maybe the big mouser could pick one up in his teeth and throw it at you or something.
Oh, that sounds about right. We have crates, too. And a broken wall.
Okay.
And let's see, that looks to be a water tower. That is most definitely train cars. That's a person who's dressed in black.
Blue is elevated terrain, so you probably stand on top of the train car.
And then we have a guy dressed up like a prisoner in black and white.
That's a figure token. Those represent figures on the map that do not have a miniature. The guy there.
Wow, he's the only person I know.
Yeah, that's weird. It's the only one listed or shown.
There's a couple other things, like the wall broken. There's another hex, another objective token, and whatever those little metal things right there are.
Don't know.
My best guess is an open or closed manhole.
It's not a manhole, though, because those are other
looks
pictures.
like a safe.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It could be a safe. You might be right. That could be a safe door. It's more terrain type, we're pretty sure. So.
And then here are some more things. We've shown you this one. Oh, I got the back. Ooh, this one should have some explaining for us. Mainly because I'm just using the terrain color guide to help me. But this one, besides the fact that it has a slow terrain area, if you see these lines going down the railing right here, they're very hard to see. Let me put that on the orange camera. It's the little orange arrow lines. You can actually grind down these.
Oh, with a skateboard?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a movement thing.
Huh.
Grindable lines. Movement unaffected, line of sight unaffected action. Figures may perform grind terrain and move while adjacent. It's also a bunch of... It also tells you where climbable things are.
Okay. So it looks like you might be able to climb structures, and, well, now we know you can grind down rails down into the subway. That's kind of neat.
Here's something. The orange over here, it means unstable terrain, and this yellow and pink area... The yellow is talking for slow terrain, but the pink actually does not have a specific name, but its effect is movement. Suffer one unblockable wound when entered. Because you're entering a giant vortex that's trying to suck you down.
Oh, it's like a whirlpool. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
And the back is elevated terrain, so not much difference with there. Next one's pretty boring, but also good to know.
It's like a laboratory or something.
Yeah. These black lines surrounding these things in the corners are blocking terrain, which means they cannot be entered.
Yep, makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah. On the back of that one? You didn't look at the back.
It's the... Oh, wait. I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't look at the back. That's what I'm saying.
We have covered terrain over here. And this is elevated terrain on the side. And for covered terrain means you can defend +1 and consider... Okay, it means that it protects you. Simple answer.
You get more defense, probably.
Yes.
When you're inside, yeah. Makes sense.
I should have just said that.
That would have been easier. But that's okay. We forgive you.
This one has a rough terrain, which is red, which is this area. Which actually means if you walk into it, it ends your move action.
Interesting. Wonder why it would end your move action.
That's what it says. It says movement. End current move action.
No, I understand that. I don't understand why that would be considered difficult terrain or something. But anyway, it's fine. It's what the game mechanics are. We play it as it is.
Yeah, that was obviously slow terrain, which normally means water, but I'm sorry to say, there are turtles. I don't see
how... But it could be enemies.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, if it's a mouser, wouldn't the mouser explode from water? I don't think they like water.
I hope so.
I don't think they like water in the comic books or movies.
Certainly didn't like in the TV series.
Or that, too.
Big short circuit. In some episodes. This one's got a whole mixture of... unstable terrain.
More grind rails.
Oh yeah, more grind rails entirely. This one's got slow terrain, rough terrain, and unstable terrain. All sounds fun, doesn't it? What is unstable anywhere? Anyways, figures cannot end their move action in unstable terrain.
Really?
Yeah, they cannot move. You cannot end your actions in one of these two areas on the side.
I guess that's why I have grind down them.
Yeah.
Stop! It's upside down now.
You told me to stop. I have to...
No, stop!
Oh, okay.
I was just saying, it stopped. It said stop on there.
I know, but you told me to stop.
Just because it said stop.
But you told me to stop.
I didn't tell you to stop. I just said stop.
No, you told me to stop.
No, I didn't say cat stop.
No, you just
Cat
said
go.
stop. Okay, thank you. We have train tracks.
With yellow. What was yellow?
Yellow is slow terrain.
Slow terrain. So you can move into it or slow down. I guess the tracks are hard to maneuver across.
Well, yeah, if one unstable move, one wrong
I want
move.
to grind on those. That'd be fun, right?
Well, the funny...
Probably not tall enough, though.
Michelangelo's done
I
it.
thought so. I thought he did.
In the back, you just have...
an entire
elevated terrain.
elevated thing, yeah.
Elevated terrain has a whole thing.
Yeah, there's a lot with elevated terrain. We were trying to read all through this earlier, but I hadn't finished that terrain.
Apparently, when it comes to countertops, those are counted as rough terrain.
So rough. Roof!
No.
Meow?
It's just got a water source and elevated terrain, so that's mostly blocked off.
And
back to the beginning.
So those are all the tiles. What is it, about 8 tiles?
Yes.
So you have 8 double-sided tiles to play on, along with adding in all the other stuff you saw from the pop-out board, so there's quite a lot of things to change on it, but there are a total of 8 double-sided boards.
Sorry, I'm just taking these all out so the box is not in our way anymore.
Oh. Oh. Bags? Oh, why are you throwing stuff at me? Don't throw crap at me.
But I already threw crap at you, so
Yeah, I know.
you've already seen crap.
Yeah. You'll get over it.
Don't you mean you'll get over it?
No, you'll get over it.
He's crazy. Apparently, we have a round tracker with Baxter Stockman on one side and I said Leonardo.
You
Crap.
did. I mean,
It's Raph. It's Raph.
I gotta take away your geek card.
No, you need to force me to watch the entire thing of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's what I had.
Which version? There's like 3.
Any of them.
No, please don't watch me make me
The
watch
new one?
the newest one. Oh no, please not the newest one. I'll watch the old one. I'll watch the other one that from like 3 years ago, but I will not watch the new one. No.
We got colorful dice.
Colorful dice. Colorful dice. Hey, they're color coordinated. I wonder who these are all for. Well, I think we can all guess.
It's on the cards for the characters. Has the colored dice on the bottom of the character cards right there.
I wanted to guess.
Okay, guess, but hand it to the character cards then.
Here you go.
It should be easy in this game because they're color coordinated by Turtle.
Yeah, these are Donatello's. We have Leonardo's are dark navy blue. Michelangelo's, obviously, are orange.
They're based on the color of their threads.
But what's on the dice is different. These are Raph's. And this last ones are for Casey.
Ah, the white ones, yeah. So yeah, there are 3... I'm pretty sure it's 3 colored dice for each character that you're playing as.
And each character has their own special thing.
Oh, there's also a chi symbol.
Yeah.
That's a special symbol. You apparently get more focus. Then you get health back. You get to restore some health with that. And then you also get to turn to whatever you want, was what it said in the rulebook.
Yeah, but each turtle has their own special ability.
I understood that.
Let's see. Raph does double range. Leonardo has double melee. Makes sense.
What actually tells you down here?
Yeah. Donnie has a defense in melee. And,
He has 2 of them, actually.
yeah. Defense and melee. Mikey has double movement.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to Casey, he's also got
His double katana.
double katana. So he shares with Leonardo, but he doesn't have any defense.
Correct. No defense at all.
Yeah.
So you can see what they are by these cards. I don't know if we'll get to in the whole frame or not. No. Too big. Actually, it's pretty close.
Yeah. The bottom tells you what you can roll right down here, and you have stats up here.
Yeah, so from what I remember, it's movement is the first number, then attack,
Oh, yeah.
melee, I think, and then range was the next one, and then 4 was like focus points or ability points or something, or 3 might be focus. I can't remember. One of these is skill points, and one of these is focus points for using abilities, and then it's hit points, and there was like an upgrade. The 8 was like an upgrade for the character.
This one's focus.
Number 3.
Yeah.
On that one, yeah.
Is
The one before that is like skill or something.
Are you positive that one's range? Because that doesn't make much sense.
Well, maybe it's defense.
I think it's probably defense.
Actually, I got the thing right here. I'll tell you. Hold on. Move, attack. Yeah, 8. You're right. That's defend. And
Haha.
skill. That card-looking one is a skill attribute, and then the next one is focus.
I was right because...
Oh, the 8 with the circle around it
Yeah.
is awakening attribute.
Ah.
And each character does have a special ability, which you probably won't be able to see in the camera because we got the little flare on it.
Leonardo's is leader. After action After action dice are rolled and any rerolls are made, Leo may trade one action die belonging to any friendly hero with an action die belonging to another friendly hero until the end of the round. Good to know.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Yes. Donatello. Smart. At the end of each round, Donnie may either regain one focus or give one of his focuses to another friendly hero of his choice, not to exceed that hero's maximum focus. Raphael. Enraged. That's a good one. That's a good name for his.
That is a good name for Raph. He was always the angriest one in the group.
Oh, yeah. When Raph's life is 5 or below, he no longer needs to pay focus to re-roll his battle dice when attacking or defending. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, after you roll your dice, if you weren't happy with them, you can spend focus points to re-roll some of your dice.
Okay, I like the picture for his. Just pizza and nunchucks. Nimble. Why can't it be Class Clown? They should have named his Class Clown, not Nimble. Once per round during his turn, Mikey may move one space for free, ignoring all non-blocking terrain effects and breakaway rules. Terrain moves cost Mikey one less move icon. Cool. What's Casey's?
He has a lot of hit points.
15. Wow, you're right. Other ones have like 12 for the most part. And it's really funny considering they're all the mutants. Vigilante. That's a good name. Casey regains life, but not focus, whenever he rolls skateboard icons on his action dice. The same as if he had rolled chi icons. This ability remains active even when knocked down.
That's interesting. So whenever he rolls movement dice, he gets free health.
Yeah, his stats are all kind of the same, though.
Yeah.
Compared to the other ones who are stronger in some points. He's got, like, all 2s.
True. Alright, so those are the turtle hero cards. So what you do is you would play... are you rolling a bunch of dice for some reason?
Black.
Do you know what those are?
No clue.
Those are called battle dice.
Oh, okay.
When you play in battle, you take whatever your attack is at the point, which is that number that we showed, the second number on the cards.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much all the turtles have 1 except for Raphael, who has 2, and Casey has 2. So they would get 2 dice added to however many like melee dice they rolled. So if they rolled 3 attack, it would be 3 plus the 1 on their card. That would give them 4 battle dice. And then the enemy is whatever their attack is plus any other card they're using to give them a boost. So essentially you would roll your battle dice versus the enemy battle dice and then subtract whatever's remaining. So the hit symbols that are these little kind of exploding firework looking ones are actually considered hits. And the shield one is considered defense, so that it don't get blocked. So essentially you would take your attack dice that you roll, add those up. So let's say if it was like the ones here on the left, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that, and let's say if the enemy rolled these 4, just picking the numbers that are already here, let's say if they rolled those 4, we have 2 shields and 2 hits, so we would subtract 2 of our hits from their dice to give us a total of like 3 damage. That's how battling works, essentially. Your dice minus the enemy's blocking dice. Okay? Makes sense?
Uh-huh. Look at another.
And then when you're getting attacked as one of the heroes, it changes a little bit too, because you might have rolled shield dice when you were rolling your action dice, right? Or get a shield from another player. So that would also reduce damage when you're getting attacked as well.
What is this?
The other thing I'll show off briefly, I don't want to go through all the cards just because there are a lot of them. There are skill-based cards for each character. So here we're looking at one for Leo. So essentially this one's Leaping Strike. Leo leaps up to 3 spaces in a straight line. Then he may make an attack at +2 melee strike. So what you have to do is you have to spend the number that's up in this top left corner of the card. So in this case it would be 2 katanas, 2 melee ability. And then you can use the skill. I could jump up to 3 squares away and then attack at +2 melee. So you still get the melee in this one when you're doing the attack. And we'll look at another one briefly. Slice and dice, and that's on the melee. Let's see what they have a range one or something. Double slash. Here's a range one, just so you can see what that one does. That one's called In the Shadows. Leo may place up to 2 smoke tokens on the map in different spaces adjacent to him, including the space he occupies. Smoke tokens placed in this way only remain in play while this card is active. While this card is active, Leo rolls +2 dice when making melee strikes from within a